elevation. Yes, yes. What's up, everybody? This is your favorite coach, and she is back. She is back. Y'all gonna get sick and tired of me. But that's okay, because that's what this is for. This is what this app is all about, y'all. So y'all can get to know who Coach Diamond is. You know, not only just where you see me at out in the community, but even right here from the comfort of my home, I still get to communicate with you and chat, and not only from my home, from the office as well. Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Not gonna hold y'all long because I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. But I want to talk to y'all real briefly, right quick. I want to talk to those beautiful women out there that are, you know, the self-doubters, the people that are just not mentally and emotionally all together. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's okay. We all are not all together sometimes. I know I'm not. But I don't let that stop me. I don't let that stop me from being great at what it is that I do. So I'm going to tell you something. You got to get out your own way and make it happen for yourself when you learn who you are sincerely. So the purpose, I think that this one says the purpose, unleashing your purpose within. I'm gonna pour into y'all today. Somebody need poured into, because it's all about, you know, it's sisterhood day, the women's day, women empowerment, life empowerment, I call it, because you got to be life empowerment every single day of your life, living in a world like this, and not being mentally prepared all the time. Sometimes it takes us to kind of take a step back to really discover our own mental capacity to really go live out the life that we are really desire, not dealt. All right, we are, sometimes most people live out the life that they are dealt. But there are a couple of questions that that I journal on, that I ask my own personal self each and every day when it comes to waking up in the morning and getting my life together and going to, you know, discover all things for my good. I go through my growth day program, and I ask these questions for great reasons. And when you think of yourself each and every morning, what is the first thing that you say to yourself? I know some of y'all probably sing that Mary J. Blige song, "Good morning, gorgeous." Because I know I will. I sing it all the time. I love Mary J. Blige. I don't know about you, but I love Mary. What is your favorite R&B singer? Put it in the chat. Just drop it down low. Talk to me. Talk back. Who is your favorite R&B singer? Mary is mine. I like Mary. And I like Lila James. Who is yours? Who is yours? I want to know. And so when you think of yourself today, or even when you wake up every morning, what are some things that you say to yourself when you get up in the morning that describes you? Like, when you wake up and be like, oh, I don't want to do this. That don't describe who you are, because you're alive. You got to find that boost of energy. My energy comes supernatural. Sometimes they tell me I got too much energy, but hey, that's okay. I'd rather have too much energy than no energy. So what I want to share with y'all is that when you decide to, you know, make that shift and open your heart, I'm going to give you guys some things so that you can start really defining yourself, especially on Saturday mornings. And I think it's going to be Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. We're going to do these Zooms. If you get up at that time, if you don't, you're going to miss out, because I'm giving out workbooks. I'm giving out, you know, free card affirmations. I'm giving out work assessments where you put yourself in that room and you actually do the work and take the work back to even your coaching programs or your, you know, classrooms or whatever it is. I enjoy working with individuals, you know, women, thought leaders, coaches, empowerment leaders, just whoever you may be that's growing on a journey to really define who who God say you are. Because we live in this world. It's called a big lie, and that big lie is the lie that we tell ourselves often, that that's who we say we is, and it's not. So learning who you truly are authentically is very much so needed in this world, so that you can start putting yourself or placing yourself in the rooms that's going to help you grow as a purpose, help you grow into purpose and live it out. And so when I started my journey in 2021, I actually locked myself in that room, and I got started with discovering my authenticity, discovering my purpose. It led me to believing, who I was, who they said I was. That wasn't me. The things that I did. They said I did this prior to this. If I did do it, it was a reason behind it. So I was capitalizing, trying to figure out straight up why these people say this about me. Why do these people say that about me? But I went and identified it. And when I identified it, it took me on a true, defined journey to really start living out who God called me to be. Well, I still got time on this side of the world, right? So I went through the process. And once I came out that process led me to become this coach. Took me way back. Been coaching all my life. Sports. When Jalen got ready to go to college, the first thing he said was, Mama, I need you to focus on you and Jordan and Jay and your house. And then eventually I got married after that. When I got married, we shifted. He came back. We had the wedding. He was like, this is the mother I need. Like, this one here. Like, I became a cheerleader practically for him instead of that drill sergeant, as he said I was. Now, when I went through that process, I'm telling you, I discovered a lot of more things about myself. And so when you connect with me, you're going to go, how many times have you been proposed to? Once. Married once. That's it. When you go through that process, you're going to really start seeing your true divine purpose when you go through that process. Unlocking, unleashing, releasing, peeling off layers that you didn't even, sign up for, right? And so doing that, the steps that I actually took was discovering literally my purpose mindset, finding out the conditioning mindset, my childhood influences, then it led me to stop trying to discover my true defined purpose and start living out my purpose. It's a difference. And learning that teaches you how to start discovering all of you. Because we live in a world where everything that we say this, everything happens for a reason, whether that means our lives are predestined or that we create blessings out of curses. Once you explore the true path, you uncover all of your deepest callings. You uncover everything that you know that is sincerely not you. You really go through a stage of defining who you are. And so learning that you uncover your deepest callings to live out your greatest purpose in life, it's time to be authentically you and live in alignment with who you came here to become. Not nobody else. You. Trust Glitz. What's up? So when you actually take that leap of faith and say, you know what, enough is enough, whether you are, looking for whatever you're looking for in life, a connection, a friend, a purpose, a different career, a different job, whatever it is, love, which led me to, when I did the workbook, I found out I was looking for love in all the wrong places, period. That's all it was. And so, Miss Vicky, I had to get out my own way and start seeking my purpose and really living it out on purpose, right? So whether you are seeking your purpose or you are a life coach that wants to help your clients seek their purpose, whether you are seeking your purpose on purpose, or it's just time to heal some things and shift and become a better version of yourself, this information is for you. All right, it's for you. Because when you stop second guessing yourself, you're going to start seeing your life views, whether they're the flame that you're carrying or it's the flame that you was raised by, conditioned by. A lot of us live off of our childhood conditions, and we don't want to let those things go, all because we stay stuck. Especially people that's in that marriage life, having the mindset of what a woman's supposed to be in a marriage, and what a man's supposed to be in a marriage, and what they're supposed to do. No, 90% of men cook now these days, and the women pretty much help out or take care of the household. And that's good, okay? Because I'm not a cooker myself. Now, this is not only from our perspective, it also comes from our experiences working with people, seeing people go through this transformation, as well as life coaching individuals, group coaching coaches, and not only that, just RBTs, registered behavior techs, educational mindsets. They've learned that this information comes based off of the background of psychology. Well, that is my background, psychology. And sometimes the events of our lives lead us to such miraculous, meaningful situations that we can't help but to see how maybe, just maybe, everything was really leading us towards something greater. Now, in the coaching process or in the coaching programs, we will challenge you to look at your life experiences and see how they have been driving you, either bunkers or good. But we'll look at it and we could tell how they've been driving force in your life, so that you can see how the puzzle fits together and helps you see your true purpose. You got to be authentically you. You got to be real. And when you start being real, you start living out your true divine purpose. Okay? And so I pray that you take it in consideration to really start living out your true divine purpose for the good and not the bad. All right? And so if you are looking to seek, your next levels, don't hesitate to connect with Coach Diamond, because you're going to move forward with being, open to learning, thriving, and really digging deep on what's next in your own purpose, in your own life, and all of that. You're doing what you came here to do, but at the same time, you're going through the motions, and you're not living out the true internal emotional, shift that you are intentionally given, because you were created by Christ. And if you were created by Christ, there is more in you that you need to be really, really, really defining. All right. And I know for a fact that it's more in you that you need to be really stepping back and defining all of you for the good. Okay. And so I want to share with you just for a moment, because I need you to hear me clearly and, boldly, because this is what I needed for my very best self. I needed somebody to tell me that they were similar to me or they've been through it. And so the goal is, right now, wherever you are mentally or emotionally, it's time to silence the noise in your ear, because that's not the things that you hear. That's not you. All right? It's not you. Silence the noise in your head, your ear, whoever tell you that you this. No, not the lies you've been replaying, but listen to what Christ is saying about you. If you are not a true believer, I encourage you to start reading and discovering who you are in Christ. Okay? I know what it feels like to have a mind that won't slow down sometimes. I know what it feels like to overthink everything and questioning everything, even questioning yourself. I know what it feels like to give love, pour love, and to be loved, and still feel empty at the end of the day. It's not a good feeling. It is truly not a good feeling. but I know what it feels like. But I want to share something with all of you, because when I cleared my heart, when I opened my heart, I want you to know I learned that you are not broken. You are not hard to love. You are somebody, and somebody loves you out here. Okay? Somebody needs your love out here too. You know, you never know who you can wrap your arms around. Love is a true divine gift. And I've learned that. I sincerely learned that. It's a true divine gift. And if you're not careful, you're going to leave here without sharing your true divine gift. If you are someone that has sincerely grown to start really loving who you authentically are. I love who God done created this young lady into. All right? I just absolutely, I get a kick out myself because I learn about me every single day. I'm going to learn something new every single day. How can I overcome this? How can I thrive through this? How can I build this? How can I create this? How can I just having that mindset? And so if you haven't read that book and went on that 90-day journey, I encourage you to go on that journey. You can get that book, the 90-day journey, the Proverbs 31 woman. Or you could read about Esther. That was a good one too. So listen, learning who you are and knowing who you are, let me tell you something. With all the love in my heart now, I learned that, again, you are not hard to love. You are not too much, and you are not broken. You've just been carrying a load that doesn't belong to you. Okay? You've just been carrying too much for too long without the right people pouring back into you. You got to get around the right people to pour back into you. And that self-doubt that you truly feel most of the time, that voice that tells you you're not enough, not ready, not worthy, honey, stop lying to yourself. You're ready. That is not your truth. That is your womb speaking to you. That's your womb talking to you. Okay? But because you are so authentic and real, you carry power. You carry the discernment. You carry the love. You carry the mindset of being chosen. Because you don't need to become someone else. You need to come back to you and discover you and love on you. Self-care, I tell everybody, self-care is the best care. Self-love, come on, it's the best. So I'm proud of you for still being here, for still trying, for still loving, even after you done been through everything, even after you done been through every storm, trials and tribulations. That's real. That's true strength. That's real strength. Okay, but I want you to know you don't have to do this alone anymore because you have a life coach, someone that's willing to walk with you through this. You deserve a real sisterhood, the kind that checks on you, the kind that prays for you, the kind that tells you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, but always coming from the sincerity of who Christ has strengthened me in. So you don't do this by yourself. And until you fully believe in yourself, guess what? I catch on, I cling on to you. And we walk this journey together. All right? On the days that my mindset is loud, I have a sister, I have a therapist that I can connect with, that I can communicate with. And it's not necessarily family, but it's somebody that cares, and I can connect with them, and I can talk to them, and I can, be poured into and pour out, give it back to them. So if anybody told you today, I'm telling you, again, I'm proud of you. All right? I'm proud of you. Because it takes a real bold sister to step boldly into who they're becoming. Not everybody wants to do it. But it's a journey, and it's a beautiful one. So I hope that you get out your own way, because you don't have to do this alone. Again, you deserve connection. You deserve the kind that checks on you, the sister that checks on you, the sister that pray for you, the sister to tell you the truth, even in your uncomfortable moments. That's the kind of sister I want. All right? And until you fully believe, guess what? You got people that stand right there with you in that gap. especially the days that your mind is loud, especially the days you don't know if you coming or going. Connect with Coach Diamond. I remind you to be still and just listen. On the days you feel unworthy, I remind you, because God doesn't make mistakes. And on the days you feel weak, I remind you that his strength is made perfect in you. You are not alone in this transformation. So take a deep breath, slow your thoughts down, and even hear yourself. Speak it out loud. I am loved. You are loved. You are seen. I am seen. You are valuable. You are becoming. And one day soon, the same woman who questioned herself will be the same woman who walks in confidence, peace, and clarity. So don't you give up on yourself on doing what it is that you want to do in life. Get started today. Whatever it is, get started. Discover your authenticity. Make that transformation on purpose so you can start living out your true calling. I got you, sis. And more importantly, God got you. And so when you decide to make that connection, let's talk and grow gently. I love y'all, beautiful people. Until next time, peace.